You know, like so many hypocrisies that are coming to my attention these days, I laugh, except it's not funny. President Donald Trump tweeted a superimposed image of himself, his face slamming another face from a wrestling video someone put together some video from some WrestleMania event from years ago. He's tackling some opponent. I don't watch wrestling. I don't know what this originally was. With the opponent's face is a CNN logo, and it's hilarious and awesome. CNN, of course, lost their mind. After they've been spitting out lies and wild stories based on just what they assume that people want to hear from their own admission for years and years and years, they start cowardly bitching over the tackling of a logo. I'd point out the absurdity of this, but in the link to the Stefan Molyneux's video I have below in the comments, I cannot possibly say it better than he lays out, so just go watch that, because I'm going to simply be adding my own after and additional thoughts here. Juvenile behavior, they call it. Well, what you're doing, shoving bullshit stories and calling them truth, knowing they were bullshit, into the heads of people for years, is treasonous behavior. You know, whenever I now discover that people don't hold to the lessons or values that they preach, not meaning a mistake on occasion, or everyone slips up once in a while, and if they put effort into making amends, then usually we can move on. But knowingly and continuously, and then they try to call another out on their behavior, then I say to them, you have no room to talk. Saying that this time, however, would be an understatement. I don't know whether the people at CNN are truly this deluded, or if they're just so terrified that they're going to do anything to try and make Trump look like the bad guy here, which isn't working. And it's not like they were doing that already anyway, so either way, or both, it's just pathetic. I was watching a bit of the news last Thursday morning. This would have been June 29th, 2017. Well, I was having breakfast at McDonald's with my dad and brother. That type of food makes me hurl. So I ran off while they were ordering to a Rascal House and got a sub sandwich for lunch, which is actually more and better quality fast food and for less money. And then I came back to eat with them. We happened to have one enjoyable day, all three of us. A true rarity when our family has been torn apart by multiple divorces. The news this time was about the reinstatement of Trump's travel ban and how it would split up the poor migrant families looking to come to the United States and join or reunite with their loved ones, except, you know what? If you're going to talk about how we shouldn't split up families, how about you discuss all the American families that have been split apart and shredded to pieces by our unimaginably abusive family courts? You know, media, and again, Democrats, it might just be okay for the people to worry about the state of their own country and their own culture and their own people before you even talk about taking in people from the rest of the world. Did you ever stop to think about the level of hypocrisy you are showing there?